This week on the Bluffs Sports Zone, repeat, I repeat, the Reavers, regional tournament champs, again? It's a state of mind at the WIC. Qualify or it's over. Grudge match on the pitch. Abraham Lincoln and Thomas Jefferson. Enough said. KURT-AIN call for a former Maroon. His time to shine. Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to our latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone. Now, I was thinking, I could just simply pull out a tape of last year's show at this time, or from the year before, or from the year before, and simply play back what I said. Why? Well, it's pretty much a given when the Iowa Western baseball team goes to bat in the regional tournament. It wins. And this time around, well, the 8th-ranked Reavers head up to Centerville in search of lucky or unlucky 13 in a row. Make that unlucky. Big Blue dominates Southwestern 10-zip. Indian Hills then stuns Iowa Western the next day by shutout. The Reavers bounce back, eliminating Marshalltown. Big Blue must then knock off Hills twice. Doesn't happen. A 3-run home run is the difference. Indian Hills ends Iowa Western season winning 7-4. Wow. Big wow. I'm spoiled. I thought the regional title was in the bag. We're not used to this. I'm used to heading to the districts and then you know where. The Reavers knocking around again this year, winning 40 or more games for the 20th time. Iowa Western swinging away, takes 6 of 8 from Indian Hills during the regular season. The Falcons strike out Big Blue in the regional.
If your bats aren't going to play, it's called a scoreboard. You got to score, and I think it was really our downfall with this team, much less maybe more so chemistry overall throughout the year. But our offense, I have to look when the last time it was that we hit 330 as a team going into the tournament. We're usually a 365, 375 hitting team, and we just didn't have it this year. I've poked and prodded and hugged and kicked and yelled and whispered and everything else to them about for the last month and a half. And you and I have talked many times about it. Kids will come to a place like this really to satisfy themselves, not to challenge themselves sometimes. And what I mean by that is you get to a place like this and I'm there. Well, once you're here, then there's the next level of learning, challenging, working at your skill level. And when there's teams or individuals on a team that don't want to do that, and then they want to question it, and they want to do something different, then why did you come here? Because what has made this place is what we've done while they're here. One of the terms I use all the time is human nature, that people they take things for granted, they just assume, and they get spoiled. And so, yeah, like I said, around here this morning, people are like on eggshells around me, and there's nothing wrong. I went and got a coffee this morning and came to work, and, nobody was, nothing in the world changed.
And so life goes on. Iowa Western will not be making what seemed to be its annual vacation to Grand Junction, Colorado. And like the Hall of Fame coach told me, that's baseball. Payback time for the Yellow Jackets and Lynx, but for different reasons. I'll explain. Who's on track to head to Des Moines, running up the score when we come back.
We asked a group of employees what makes our bank special, and here is what they said.
We're available to help our community grow.
We are available to explain the benefits of electronic banking.
Being available to our customers and communities is not only what ties us together, but also what you want most from your financial institution. And our new name says just that. Welcome to Avella Bank.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I had something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish!
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring Family-Owned Funeral Home, serving Council Bluffs in Southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
The high school track and field season's here 1 minute and gone the next. And all that's left, Drake Stadium. They run for glory at the Wickersham Stadium. And it's never a given. Anything can happen at any time in any event. So when it is your time, you better bring it. 8 teams try their luck. The top 2 finishers in each event get their golden ticket to state. Girls long jump, Abraham Lincoln's Darby Thomas. 18 feet 4.5 inches, the super sophomore by over 2 feet.
My jump I'm pretty proud of because I haven't been hitting a lot of 18s in the past few meets, so it's exciting to get back up there.
Boys sprint medley relay. Kenny McMahon runs the anchor leg for the winners from Lewis Central. Girls 100-meter dash. Darby Thomas edges out Kennedy Jones from SC West by 5/1000ths of a second. Boys distance medley relay. Daniel Carey brings it home for Thomas Jefferson.
It's awesome. I mean, coming out here and running for these guys is just the best thing for Coach Nielsen and Coach Meal. It's great.
It's great for Cameron Baker. The Jacket Super Soft wins the discus, career best throw 172 feet 11 inches. Teammate Cecilia Yale joins him. Yale 122.9, good for second place. Abraham Lincoln head coach Don Schwartz at the finish line, awaiting his thoroughbred in the girls' 400-meter finals. And Darby Thomas all alone, stadium record 56.96. Boys 400, Kenny McMahon from Lewis Central will run at state with a second place finish. Boys 110 hurdles. The Titans' Alec Mass crosses the line first, 15.09 seconds.
I surprised myself by winning because I had a bad start, but I came through, I guess, in the middle of the race.
Girls 200 meters. It's all AL's Darby Thomas. Darby's sportsmanship and all lowers her already state best time to 24.33. Boys 200, LC's Max Duggan headed to Drake with a second place finish. And finally, boys 4x400 meter relay. Kenny McMahon and Lewis Central finished second. The big story, the Lynx Darby Thomas are forced to be reckoned with at state, winning 4 events.
I honestly don't know. It was crazy. It's just, the season's just been so unexpected, and I just didn't see any of this coming at all.
Banners handed out after a long night, but even bigger fish to fry at the state meet. And so now the stage is set for Drake and the state meet. And hopefully, Mother Nature, the weather, will be a lot better than it was for the relays. Waukee wins the boys' district championship. Lewis Central finishes on the podium in third. Now the Titans, as you can see, with individual qualifiers in 5 events and 2 relays. Thomas Jefferson has 2 guys qualify for state, along with its distance medley relay team. Girls side, Waukee takes home the title as well. Abraham Lincoln is third. Darby Thomas, once again a 1-girl gang. The Lynx Super Soft wins 4 events and, of course, qualifies for all 4. AL sends its shuttle hurdle relay team as well. Thomas Jefferson sends 1 up the road. Cecilia Yale and the stud freshman basketball player Megan Woody from LC qualifies, placing second in the high jump. Class 1A, girls side. St. Albert sends another Blaha to state, along with 3 relay teams. And the guys, winners of their 8th straight qualifying meet, sent another Hannafin, along with 4 relay teams. And like I said, it comes and goes so fast, and always, it seems, in record time. What a spring for a certain Reavers quarterback. Is it a springboard for something big? Score one for the Yellow Jackets, Saints, after the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed Sports Med. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist Jenny Ed Sports Med invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. Jenny Ed Sports Med.
At the Council Bluffs Recycling Center, we're proud of the effort our community makes to help keep Council Bluffs beautiful by participating in our curbside recycling program. Here are some tips to make sure your recyclables are accepted. If you're confused about plastics, we can help. Numbers 1 through 5 plastic food and beverage containers are acceptable. Usually the recycling triangle and the number inside are located on the bottom of containers. Items we don't take include numbers 6 and 7 plastics, styrofoam, or bags of any sort, although we encourage recycling plastic bags inside local grocery stores. Please be sure to check the calendar in our annual mailer or on our website to find out what items will be picked up each week. Blue Week items for your curbside bin include paper, cardboard, and glass containers. Green Week items for your curbside bin include plastic food and beverage containers, tin and aluminum containers, and tin foil. Thank you for helping us keep Council Bluffs beautiful.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you're beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, it just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Thanks.
Fun times on the pitch. It always is when two CB schools bang heads with each other. And as the cliche goes, it doesn't matter the records, just throw them out. And so it goes for Thomas Jefferson and St. Albert. Now both the Yellow Jackets and Saints come in ranked in their respective classes. And both would like nothing better than to, well, here's Hide Up TV student Daniel Kingery.
The Jackets meet the Saints at the YMCA field. First half, TJ with the free kick. Sawyer Elliff punches it in. The sophomore with her 10th goal in 11 games. 2-0 visitors. The away team leads by that same score at the break. Second half, Sawyer Elliff with the shot. Lexi Petrie with the deflection. But then Allison Schubert cleans it up. 3-0 Thomas Jefferson, under 29 minutes left. Next, Danielle Mefford with the cross. Sawyer Elliff, right spot, right time. Her second goal of the game as the Yellow Jackets dismantle St. Albert 4-1. TJ loves to push the pace.
It's always a game plan, and that's you want that to be your mindset. You're right. I'm pretty happy with where we are physically and shape and things like that. But you know, in this kind of weather, we played last night, so did they, and you know, to come back and play in it again, it's tough. And I thought the girls handled it pretty well. I'm really happy with the way our conditioning is.
Well, we like to move as a team, so we like to work it up from the back to the front. And so we try a lot of that, and that's why a lot of our shots don't go in, because we are trying the harder shots from out. But we try to get as many in as we can. It's just about working it through the whole team.
You know what? A lot of it, I don't even know if it's not finding the shots. I think it's lack of, actually, we get out hustled. And you know, a lot of that's on me, and I gotta find the right buttons to inspire them and get them to play a lot harder. I just can't find that way right now, and I need someone out on the field also to step up and be a leader and take over.
Right now, we're just trying to still to mesh and find our chemistry, and we know that our tough schedule will prepare us for district, so we're just focusing on that right now.
After 11 matches, the Yellow Jackets are 9-2 for the first time in school history. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Dan Kingery.
Thanks, Daniel. Now, from one big match to another, TJ and AL. Abraham Lincoln ended Thomas Jefferson's season last year. And when it was all said and done, one of the Lynx' big guns transferred over to TJ. So there's more to this match than one might think. TJ, say hello to the girls from AL. Former Lynx Sawyer Elliff with the shot, just misses. Abraham Lincoln's leading goal scorer, Darby Thomas, little zigzag, and then just over the bar. Scoreless match, under 10 minutes to go in the first half. Darby Thomas, near post, chalk up number 15 for the super sophomore, but not even 2 minutes later, the home team with the counterattack. Through ball to Josie Starner. And just like that, it's all tied up.
Goal for the Yellow Jackets. They're giving us tons of space, right? They're giving us tons of space.
AL head coach Robbie Miller telling his club to play the whole field.
If there's no one there to help you, maintain the area and just play defensive in the area. Until
TJ's Mark Royer, hold your ground. Second half, 9 minutes in, Kaylee Hartenhoff. The junior toes it in from 20 yards out, and it's 2-1 visitors. Now, Abraham Lincoln, with 13 shots overall, keeps up the pressure. Thomas Jefferson, 12 shots, 7 on goal. Elliff, near post. AL edges TJ, 2-1.
It's a city rivalry. I know I'm not a big fan of it. The emotions going, but we often talk about just playing against ourselves, and we played our game today. We knew we were gonna come out in victory.
I was just thinking, kick that ball. Just kick it. All you gotta do is touch it. Yeah, it went complete fluke, but a goal's a goal.
I take it really hard just because I'm tired of being the underdogs and I want to beat them. And I believe fully that we should have, but because we didn't win the 50-50s and we didn't completely play as a team and connect the ball well, it should have been a different outcome.
I'm not disappointed. I mean, I wish we could have played better, but it is what it is. And they played well. We didn't. They're a good team. We're better than what we showed by far, and I would say that's probably our worst game of the year.
Abraham Lincoln knocks off rival Thomas Jefferson for the 4th time in a row. The Lynx and Yellow Jackets both looking to do one better in the playoffs.
Good game, Coach. Hey, good luck.
Abraham Lincoln looking good at 11-4. Thomas Jefferson goes 1-1 at the Urbandale tournament. The Jackets 5 games in 6 days, 10-4. Third-ranked and reigning state champ Lewis Central splits 2 in the Urbandale event as well. The Titans 10-4. The Saints 2-1 at the Waverly Shell Rock tournament. St. Albert coming on at 8-8. Boys side, AL clean sheets Glenwood 1-0. The Lynx a stellar 9-4. Thomas Jefferson still under 500. And get this, LC had never beaten Sioux City North ever. The Titans stunned the Stars 2-1. And Coach Golden calls it a program-changing victory. Good for the Lewis Central boys. St. Albert closes out its regular season losing a tough one to the Cyclones 1-0. Playoff soccer almost here. Up next, our play of the week. What can't she do? That's the question. Hey, let's be curt. What's the word on Walding after the spring fling? On the other side.
We cannot be bystanders.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
We can warn someone when their drink isn't safe.
And disrupt the situation.
We can.
Get someone the cab.
Or walk them home safely.
We can make campuses safer for our friends.
Our roommates.
Our classmates.
Our fellow human beings.
We cannot be bystanders.
We can.
Intervene.
It's on us.
All of us.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
When it comes to saving money,
Boss!
What?
Parents!
Don't act like a baby.
Oh, it's like they're having their own little meeting. This is so humiliating.
Be the boss.
I'm the boss.
What the?
Power nap. You were saying.
And make a budget.
Let's get to work.
Need a little help?
Stacy, read back the notes.
I can't read. What's it say?
Create a personalized savings plan and get other tools and tips.
We can share.
You obviously didn't go to business school.
At feedthepig.org.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Council Bluffs is a growing, vibrant community. It's becoming a modern 21st century community.
We will be the largest free Wi-Fi hotspot in the United States.
Our vision is about building a community where families want to live and businesses want to locate.
We see that as a great potential enhancement for future growth in the city.
It was impressive. I thought it was. Now I know it's just the spring game, but it did give Iowa Western fans hope. Hope, that is, at the quarterback position. Now, of course, other QBs will be filing in for fall camp, but as it stands right now, in my book, Kurt Walding is the guy. He's watching, listening, learning. And when the curtain goes up on the spring game, redshirt freshman QB Kurt Walding hits the ground running. Number 13 scores the first touchdown of the game. Walding then lights it up. 15 of 27 for 269 yards and 1 TD.
Great, you know, when we were on, we were really on. I mean, there's definitely room for improvement, but besides that, I think we look really good.
Kurt played well. You know, I think you talk to him, he has a couple throws he wants back. But overall, I felt pretty good about it. He's really made progress through the spring, and nice to see him pull it down and run.
Where were you at the beginning of spring ball? Where are you at the end of spring ball?
I mean, from that first interview, obviously you saw me in it. So from there to now, I think I got way better, a lot more confidence, just being in the pocket more, trusting my receivers. I just think I've gotten a lot better.
What about your relationship with your quarterback?
We have a great relationship. I mean, we stay after practice every day, and we just get better every day.
You know, he's a great guy. Been my roommate this whole season. Over there making noise right now. But overall, he's a good person on the field. He's very smart. He knows how to make his reads. He's quick with making reads, and obviously he has a little bit of run in his arsenal.
That was right, Robert, on 101. Ready? It's a mental game for quarterbacks, unlike other positions. So, I mean, I'm just going to keep working that. Obviously, the more I practice, the better I'm going to be up here. So I'm looking forward to it.
He came in with championship pedigree, and so far, he's living up to it. Kurt Walding, watching, listening, learning. Fall camp is next, and let the fun continue. Now it's time for our play of the week. And you know, having all these expectations heaped upon you is one thing, and then fulfilling them time and time again is another. Her star shines bright at the district track and field meet. Supergirl Darby Thomas wins the long jump, wins the 100. The super sophomore wins the 200. Thomas wins the 400. 4 events, 4 first place finishes. No doubt the links Darby Thomas, Supergirl, with our plays of the week. All right, so we got baseball, track, soccer, football. Of course, we got it covered here at the BSZ. Now, what will next week bring as the plot thickens? And so, for this latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.